G'day legends, and thanks for tuning in. On this week's video, back on the wife's VJ Valiant Hardtop, because despite all the cooling system work and engine work I've done on it, it's still getting hot in the middle of summer. But don't worry, I've still got a few tricks up my sleeve. I'm going to get this thing sorted once and for all. So do yourself a favour, grab your cuppa, your coldie, kick back, relax, and enjoy the video. Rightio legends, so we're back from Bunnings where I got some supplies. I actually managed to find a new floor mat for the tray of the ute, so that works out a treat. And I got me some aluminium, which is a bit wobbly, so I might need to put some bead rolling in it yet. I'm thinking about making a shroud for the thermo fan on the hardtop, as I'll show you in a second, because it's got a pretty awesome fan on it. It's like 2000 something, 2200, 2300 CFM or whatever, but problem with it is the front of the motor actually sticks out past the lip of the fan shroud, so the fan actually stands off the radiator quite a bit. So what I'm thinking is I'll pull the radiator out, I'll cut that to suit, cut a hole in the middle, and this is actually a gasket that goes on the edge of the fan as well to sort of, it accounts for the fan being stood off the radiator so far, and these actually seal up against the core. I was just going to fit that and see how it goes, but what I'm thinking is I'll just pull it out and do it all at once, make a shroud, fit that gasket, put it back in. If it still doesn't work, well then I'll look at Falcon thermo fans, and I'm putting Falcon thermo fans on it, and it stays cool. So, but for now, like I say, I want to try and utilize that fan because it's a really good fan. It's just being unshrouded, it's not working. So we'll rip this radiator out and start on this fan shroud, eh? Rightio, so as you can see, the fan is in a bit of a funny spot. It has to live there because the water pump sort of crests right about there. It's only got a couple mil gap, so what I'm going to do is take even measurements, make sure this thing lives in the same spot, before I do the shroud. So I'll go ahead, do that, might even make a template yet, get that sorted, and then get to cutting on the shroud and making it fit, eh? Rightio legends, there we are. I've got this thing cut out, it's fitted, fits really well. I went ahead and used like urethane or Sikaflex, whatever you want to say. The shroud actually tucks in all the way around, and then it's just a bead of silicone or Sikaflex all the way around. I didn't silicone it around the fan itself, but yeah, really happy with it. As you can see, I had to cut through it there because the way the fan sits, like I said, the fan has to sit in this position because otherwise, you move it sort of any which way apart from that way, and it'll hit the water pump. So the fan's mounted back on it in its position. Shroud's made and fitted, so let's go ahead, get this thing fitted back into the hardtop, get it filled up with water, take it for a burn. Today is a stinking hot day, so if it's going to overheat, it's going to happen today. So let's get this thing fitted, filled up, and let's go for a drive. Rightio legends, so I fired the oil girl up. I've had it running for probably 5 to 10 minutes now. The aircon blasting, as you can see. It's only getting about T on the temp gauge, hasn't sort of moved any further. So what I'm going to do, close the bonnet, take it out, yeah, on the hot road, the hot wind, all that jazz, see if that makes a difference. Hopefully she stays cool. If it doesn't, we're going to go back to the drawing board. But like I said, I've got a few more options. We can put Falcon fans on it, and or I might have to remote mount the condenser, because it's only started overheating since I put the new condenser on it, which is putting a lot more hot air into the radiator. So, but fingers crossed, we have a win with this. If not, we got some more options, eh? Just take the big girl for a strap. Alright legends, so we're on the road. Aircon's still blasting away, but I don't think the temp gauge is sitting at half. It's about 187 at the moment. I don't think we've had much of a victory with this thing. Like, it's not overheating yet, but we haven't stopped in traffic yet, so I'll monitor the situation. But I got a feeling, yeah, we're gonna have to go back to the drawing board. But like I say, we have options. I was just kind of hoping this would solve the situation, but apparently not. So anyway, we'll see where this takes us, eh? Well legends, that one was a bit of a failure. It was worth the experiment. Like I said, it was bugger all to make that shroud up. We had the fan and all that, so anyway, we did it. It was a bit of a failure. I think it was actually the shroud was sort of damming it at highway speeds. At lower speeds it was helping, but I think at highway speeds it was actually acting like an air dam. So what I'm thinking, depending on the clearance between the water pump and the radiator, which is fairly limited, I'm thinking about, yeah, trying to put the Falcon fans or set of Commodore fans on it or something like that. But just the distance between the radiator and the fan is what, between the radiator and the pump is what's gonna hold us back. If I can't squeeze a good set of dual fans in it, it may just be a matter of, yeah, moving that condenser from in front of the radiator and doing a remote mount unit. So I'll do some brainstorming, some measuring, see what we'll come up with, eh? Rightio legends, so I had a bit of a rethink about this, and what I've gone ahead and done, I've actually took the thermostat out. So this is a high flow thermostat. Some of you might be able to tell that by the shape of it. But I pulled it out, I put the fan back on it with the gasket. I haven't actually run it in that configuration. I put the gasket on, then built the shroud. So I put it together back like this because it's a brand new fan and a brand new radiator. So basically, if that's not going to keep it cool with the aircon on, I'm going to do the remote mount condenser. Because this thing runs cool with the AC off. So yeah, it's saved buying new fan, new radio, whatever again. I'm just going to do the remote mount condenser if this doesn't work. So I fired it up, it's up to running temp. Let's take it for a drive and see if we fixed it, eh? Rightio legends, I think we might have had a bit of a win here. So yeah, cruising down the road, doing 90. Temp seems to be staying pretty well under control down there in the T, low 170s. So yeah, I think we might have, I don't want to speak too soon, but yeah, it looks like we might have had a bit of a victory. So I might, I'm going to order a remote condenser for Jigsaw and the Hemi Inner as well. So I might just order a couple of them, have it on standby just in case it does play up, because I think it's obviously a bit marginal. So I think I'll probably do the right thing and just, yeah, get the condenser out of the way of the radiator, because I don't want to put another ugly aftermarket radiator and fan setup in it. It's a brand new Valiant radiator, 3-core, brand new spale fan. Like, it should be working well enough. It's just that condenser's doing its job and it's putting a lot of hot air in front of that radiator. It's a bigger condenser than normal. So but yeah, like I said, I think we've had a bit of a victory for now, so I'm happy with that. The missus is going to be stoked. It's bloody hot up here, so we need aircon, and you know, we want to drive the old classic cars. So like I said, going to call that a victory. If you like what you're seeing, if you can do us a favour, like, comment, share and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one.